I was really, really impressed with the guys today. As we touched on yesterday after practice about these are kind of the dog days of training camp. 2 weeks in, everybody's a little bit sore, everybody's a little bit tired, everybody's looking forward to moving out of the dorms. And it's easy to just try to survive a practice. And I thought the guys today had awesome energy. They were competing from the moment we started today and competing at a high level. And I was really proud of them. It was something that we challenged them on, knowing they have a scrimmage tomorrow night, knowing they have a double day tomorrow. For the energy and the leadership that they brought out today, I was very impressed. That was part of the reason why we gave them that opportunity at the end, put a little pressure on Andre to make the kick to see if he could end practice a team period early. And it was great. He was able to go in and nail it. And obviously we saw the excitement out of the players for getting a little bit of a break and getting a chance to jump off the high dive.
Can we get a full injury update?
Maybe after. Oh, geez. Full injury update. Cody Temple is coming off of a concussion right now. I think he'll be cleared to go tomorrow. He had to be non-contact today. Lamar is still out. Just hasn't responded the way we would have hoped and liked. So he's out. Jordan Austin obviously is out with the hip surgery. We'll probably have a second hip surgery here in about a month's time. Andre Walker made some nice strides for us here over the last 48 hours. I thought his best practice was yesterday from a competitive standpoint, which was good for him. So hopefully we can keep working him back in there. Leonard and Antoine, obviously you saw them back out in pads today. We went to a live goal line setting and they wanted to both be in there. So we held them out precautionary wise. And so they were, that they're ready to go when we really turn them loose that way. Stephen Mitchell is a guy who's not quite 100% yet, but is working his way back. I think he's getting closer. He's getting better. Justin Davis, again, we held out with the ankle today. Obviously, you saw Damian Mama and J.R. Tavai both go with their ankle injuries today, which was encouraging. Gerald Bowman was sick today. We don't think it's serious. Davian Shelton sprained his ankle today. Again, we don't think it's serious. We should be able to get him back going. Jabari's surgery is set for, I think it's a couple weeks out now, near just about the end of this month. He'll have his surgery, and he's already started the rehab, quite honestly, even before the surgery. I think Jalen Green's ab muscle pull is vastly improved. He looks a lot better, so it's a credit to our medical staff getting him into that frame of mind. Kevon, again, he's the yellow jerseys off of Kevon. He's now full contact, good to go. So that's positive in that frame of mind. So I guess the common theme with our injuries is, unless a guy is out for a significant amount of time, where it's the rest of the season or a good chunk, the rest of those guys are on the mend.
Coach, less than 2 weeks till the first game. What are you guys focusing on now?
The little things, quite honestly. This isn't about implementing schemes. This isn't about doing something brand new. I think we've got a pretty good idea of who we are, whether it's on offense, defense, or special teams. Now it is about the details of the calls, the nuances of the calls. Those are the things that we really are trying to nail right now. And the special situations, today was a goal line scenario. Tomorrow will be a 4-minute offense. We've done quite a bit of work in the 2-minute scenarios there. End of the game work, punting backed up, punting going in, returns after safeties, kicking off after safety. So all of those scenarios within the game that we get faced with are a lot of the things we're focusing on right now. And as I've said numerous times, I think this football team has got a really high football IQ. I think they learn really well. And so far so good on that end of it. We're really pushing our younger players to get more part of special teams, to be part of those scenarios, but they have to earn it and they have to prove it, because the vets aren't just going to give it up. The vets want to win, and they're feeling if they're on the field, the more times they're on the field, the better chance we have to do things right and to be successful and to win. So it's not just maybe because a freshman's talented, he gets to be on the field. He's going to have to earn it, whether it's on offense, defense, or special teams.
Steve, you guys are ranked 15th by the AP poll, 15th in the coaches poll. What do you think of that?
It's totally irrelevant. That's totally what I think about it. It's irrelevant.
Do you ever address it with your team, either to ignore it or
no?
It doesn't even come up?
No. I've never talked to him once about it. And honestly, I don't really know why we need to anymore. I don't know what the polls are for. What we can control is trying to win the Pac-12 South and doing the best job we can do to prepare ourselves for that come late November, that we're in the hunt for that, because that's what we can control. If we can do that, then we get a chance to play for a Pac-12 championship, and then really the ball's out of our court at that point. So, the polls are great. I think they've always been kind of tied at the hip to college football, and people love looking Sunday night, Monday morning at where people are ranked. But for our daily activities and what we're focused on, they're really irrelevant.
Talk about freshmen stepping up on special teams, but in general, have more freshmen stepped up than you would have almost expected this year?
It's hard, it's probably a good question because I thought we signed a really good class, but you don't know. You're right, you don't know. And I think about some of the guys up front, and to think that we're really getting quality work out of Toa, Damian, Vianney, that's really impressive. That we're getting quality work out of Bryce Dixon, that we're really getting quality rep and work out of Ajane Harris, Juju Smith, and Adoree when he was on offense, but what he's doing on defense. The quality and how guys have improved, like Uchenna Nwosu and Olajuwon Tucker, has been impressive. And the young corners have improved. Jonathan Lockett's improved. John Plattenberg's improved. So, I don't know. And again, we're not playing for 2 weeks, and a lot can vary and change. And I promise you, I'm going to talk to you guys on Thursdays, and you're going to ask me about a freshman playing, and I think he's going to play a bunch. And sometimes the flow of the game is such the guy only plays 3 to 5 snaps. And there's other games where I don't mention a kid on Thursday, and a rolled ankle here, an injury there, and a freshman plays 35 snaps. So you don't always know. You always like to try to have a plan. But I have been impressed with these guys' work ethic. I have been impressed with the fact that they've followed the lead of the veterans on the team, and they've worked hard.